Bhagavatam. This is a chapter on understanding material nature, Canto 3, Part 2. Now, we had till yesterday completed about verse up to verse 16, in which we understood that there are some methodologies which are prescribed by the Lord for the purpose of reaching the state of realization, knowledge, liberation, knowing the self, all these things put together. So there is a method. So we discussed the method as of yesterday. And in that it was mentioned that we have to follow a very strict path. As I told you yesterday, again, it is not so easy as it looks like. It is going to take some time. It's a regular practice. You have to continue to do it. It's like a school where you continue to study for 12 years and so on. Here also there is a certain amount of time you have to continue to practice on a regular basis. And when you practice on a regular basis, you are going to get certain type of results. But the results are also dependent on many factors which we have to understand. Like say for example, yamas, niyamas, the do's and the don'ts. Now please understand, when we say there are some do's and don'ts, it's not easy to comply in the do's and the don'ts of this world. So what do we normally do? We make some adjustments here and there. Well, you can't do that. It is like the selection criteria for that. And you cannot make adjustments. So we have to follow strictly and we have to continue in that path. But the easiest path was discussed also. The Lord knows that it is very difficult for human beings to even focus on anything. So what did he say? He said that for the person whose mind is not focused, there is a path which is called the devotional path. So we can follow that path. So from today onwards, we are going to continue to learn about devotional service in the coming week as well. Now the devotional service is a very important aspect for the Kali Yuga, today's day and age. It is not that you cannot go through other pathways, the knowledge path or the Karma Yoga path, but to maintain the integrity of that is very difficult. The knowledgeable type of people normally end up with a massive ego. Those who work in this material world are always bothered about results. See, you cannot say that I am appearing for the examination for the heck of it. No, you are appearing for an examination because you want to come out in flying colors and get admission into further courses. Isn't that why you take admission? You are getting married so that you can have a happy married life. You are going to have children so that you can raise a family. See, there are all these reasons. You are earning somewhere, you are going to work in some company, or maybe you are doing business because you want to earn money, you want to do something. There is always going to be end result. So Karma Yoga also becomes a very tough one for a normal human being. So to follow the path of reaching the divine or knowing the self is not so simple. If I take up the path of knowledge or karma, it is tough. So the Lord said, I understand that you cannot follow this path, so let us go on the path of devotion. Devotion is important. So today we are going to learn about what Devahuti asked her son. Okay? We are doing Srimad Bhagavatam. This is Canto 3, Part 2, Chapter 27. And we are starting from verse 17. Devahuti inquired, my dear Brahmana, does material nature ever give release to the spirit soul? Since one is attracted to the other eternally, how is their separation possible? Such a very, very important, question. I mean, you should also be asking this question. can the body leave the spirit soul? Does material nature ever give release to the spirit soul? Can you get out of it? You know, when you are entangled in a relationship of any kind, how difficult it is to get out of it? Think. I am not talking about killing someone, or I am not talking about not talking to someone. I am not even speaking about, taking a divorce or something like that. No, I am talking about you are right where you are, and yet the other person, body or things, they do not affect you in any way. It is called detachment. Can anybody get detached from the material world? And can the material world detach itself from the spirit soul? It's a two-way question, isn't it? Can you give up your material world? Answer is, I don't think so. I have to eat, I have to drink, I have to sleep, I have to do everything. Can I just give up and say, I am not going to do anything? It is not possible. Please understand, it is impossible to give up the material world. Likewise, can the material world give you up? Material world is this body. Body. Can the body give up the spirit soul? You got it or no? It is not easy. If the body gives up the spirit soul, the body will be dead. Are you getting it or no? The spirit soul leaves the body is going to die. Then the question does not stand you in good stead, because what are you talking about? So here she asks this question. She says, let us see where we are now. Why my page got turned? Does the material nature ever give release to the spirit soul? Since one is attracted to each other eternally, how is the separation possible? She is asking her son, Kapila Muni, who is the Lord himself. It's an important question. Then she continues, as there is no separate existence of the earth and its aroma, water and its taste, there cannot be any separate existence of intelligence and consciousness. Hence, even though he is a passive performer of all activities, how can there be freedom for the soul as long as the material nature acts on him and binds him? So the question is so valid, so important. Can you separate the whiteness of the milk from the milk? No. Can you separate the coolness of the water from water? No. It's an impossible task. Can I remove the heat from the sun? I don't think so it is possible. Similarly, can you remove the spirit soul from the body? If it goes away, the person will be dead. This person who is having the soul within will be a dead body, isn't it? And the soul would have gone away. Doesn't stay. So she says, there can be no separate existence for intelligence and consciousness. Consciousness is the divine consciousness, and the intelligence of the body, they both have to be together for it to become one. But now she says, even though he is a passive performer in all activities, can there be freedom for the soul as long as material nature acts on him and binds him? So think like this. The funny part about life is, now that you have a daughter or a son, you have a son or a daughter, can you erase that relationship? You are legitimate son and daughter. As per legalese, as per your legal statement, you are a son of someone and a daughter of someone. Can you release yourself from that person? No way can you release. Even if you get a certificate from the court that this is not my father and this is not my mother, legally, you cannot release yourself. In a similar manner, the spirit soul cannot, even legally also, cannot release itself from the body. Imagine spirit soul saying, tomorrow onwards, this is not my body, I don't care about it. Okay, how is it possible? Now, where is the funny part? I will explain to you. The funny part is this. The body has its own ways, isn't it? See, listen to the words. The body has its own ways of behavior. Huh? If it is a dog's body, is it going to behave like a dog or no? So the spirit soul within that dog, can he say, I am not going to be the dog? Does that work, no? I am going to be a monkey. It is not possible. A dog cannot climb trees and hang on branches and stuff like that. You are getting the point? Now let us come to a human being. This human being, okay, he is a very tall person. He is 6 feet 5 inches tall, a very tall human being. He is fair. He is built like an ox, big, huge one. Okay? Like they have the WWF guys. Okay? And he is very strong. And he eats at least 10 kilos of, all those things every day. And tomorrow he says, my soul believes I am a woman. Huh? My soul says I am a woman who is only 4 feet tall. I can't lift weights. I am incapable of eating this non-vegetarian food. So many eggs, so many chickens and all that, because the WWF kind of people, how they eat. No, from today onwards, I am only going to eat for a 4 feet person or a 4.5 feet person. Only this much amount of food from today onwards I will eat. Tell me, can the spirit soul survive in that body? It is dependent on that body. Can you understand that? Interdependency. You have to enact exactly as per the body. It's a very strange way. Can you understand this? You cannot say, I am like this. First and foremost, you are built like a Hulk. And you are saying you are a woman. How is it possible? Do you get the point or no? Tomorrow onwards, suppose you are gone to some mall and instead of going to the men's toilet, you enter a woman's toilet saying, I am 4 feet tall and I am like this. What is going to happen to you? You will be put in jail because you are going and doing something wrong. So the body is in turn collaborating with the spirit soul, and the spirit soul has accepted that that is how it is. This is the essence of spiritual. Understand this. So now Devahuti is asking this question. So beautiful the question is. So where is the question of freedom then? Got the point or no? That spirit soul says, I am not this Hulk. I am not this person. There is no liberation for the spirit soul because in that body you are behaving exactly like that body. It's a very tough world. And that is going to bind him, isn't it? It's a very, very strange question. She continues, even if the great fear of bondage is avoided by mental speculation and inquiry into the fundamental principles, it may still appear again since its cause has not ceased. It's a very legitimate question. She says that let us say I am going to mentally speculate. You know those people who go and give big lectures, I am a woman, I am a man, I am this and I am that, all those lectures that they give, that is called mental speculation. Mentally, I am a woman. I am going to take medicines because I want to convert to a woman. So 6.5 feet tall, with a bulk like a wrestler, and you are going to become a woman of 4.5 feet or 5 feet, take medication and grow a woman's organs? What are you talking about? It is not correct. Sir, it is against nature, no? So here, this is a very valid question. See, even if I think in my mental speculation I am having, no, I am a woman. No, I am a woman. I keep on saying to myself. Now let us come to the spiritual world. In the spiritual world, the person is living with a family. He is having children, has a wife, has a house, owns properties, has got bank accounts, all these things. Everything is there. And it is all binding him. Binding him means what? Can he get out of paying taxes? On the property he'll have to pay, on the income he has to pay, everywhere he has to pay. Can he just stay, oh, this is not my wife, these are not my children? Can he say those words? This is not my house. Sir, the house is in your name, it is legally written, it's in your name. Common sense will tell you, if something is legally written in your name, does it belong to you or no? 100%. So in this he says, mental speculation and inquiry. Even if I keep on thinking, and I go into what is called as a spiritual inquiry. Who am I? Who am I? You know, all those big questions that are there. Let us say I go to all these Vedas and Shastras and I keep on thinking, from today onwards I am going to think, who am I? Well, even if I am having an inquiry going on, or if mentally I am thinking, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this. Is it going to give me any liberation from anywhere? When I have already accepted that this is who my wife is, this is my children, these are my houses, and everything is legal. You understand legal means what? The children are legally yours. The wife is legally yours. You got one marriage certificate also. It is registered in the government documentation. You are the son of XYZ. That is also written down, isn't it? It is like literally putting a big stamp on you. Here, this is a human being and his name is so and so. He's a father, he's a son, he is a husband, he is a father. You know, all those things, owner of this property, all these things are valid. Even in mental speculation also, I can't get out of it. And then, even an inquiry, keeping on thinking, no, I am a spirit. I am not the body. I am the spirit soul. I am not the body. Even if you hypnotize yourself also, you are still going to be the same person. No? Or no? Isn't this? So can you tell me whether this, because of this, cause is the word over here, important word. Because I am the body, am I going to cease being a human being? So these are the very important questions. Now you understand why this is so important chapter. Knowing the truth is so important. So, Sri Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality, in the form of Kapila Muni, said, one can get liberated by seriously discharging devotional service unto me and thereby hearing for a long time about me and from me. By thus executing one's prescribed duties, there will be no reaction and one will be freed from the contamination of matter. Such an important answer. This answer, pay attention to the answer. Sri Krishna said, if you really want to get liberated, then you do serious devotional service to me. What is he saying? Serious devotional service to me. Which means what? You serve me. Let us look at this answer. Serious devotional service means, are you serving your wife? Yes. Are you serving your children? Yes. You are paying their fees, you are sending them to school, you are taking care of them, you are giving them toys and everything. Is serving them? Right. Are you serving your parents? Yes. Now, if you are serving your boss in the company, does it mean that you are an employee of that company? Is it legal or no? Because you are engaged by that company, if you are working somewhere as an employee, you have got a certificate to prove, at least you have got an appointment letter to say, I am working for XYZ organization. Are you saying this or no? So if you want to be working for a company like say Amazon, you have to have a letter from Amazon saying you are an employee of Amazon. Then will you go out and tell in the world that I work for Amazon? Yes or no? So Sri Krishna says, serve me. I am the Lord. You serve me. And if you diligently serve me like you serve the company that you are working for, the wife that you are earning for, the children that you earn for, the government that you pay taxes to, doesn't it tell you that you are serving them? So you take ownership of it or no? So this is a very simple understanding. Serve me. One can get liberated by seriously discharging devotional service unto me and thereby hearing for a long time about me from me. See, think what he is saying. He is telling you very clearly. I am telling you this openly. He says, serve me. I am there in this world. Serve me. Listen to me. listen to what I say. Okay? I say do this, then do that. Got it? For your company, when the company says do this work, are you doing work for the company? Yes or no? Can you say I am an employee of this company because you are doing work being allotted to you? Exactly. So Krishna is saying these words very clearly. Serve me. Do the work which I am telling you to do. And who is telling this work? I am telling you. Hear it to me for a long time. Not just 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Just like you work for a company for say 25 years and then you say I worked for XYZ company, right? Similarly, you work for me, serve me for many, many years. Then the liberation is easy. By thus executing one's prescribed duties, whatever duties I am telling you to do that. When is this knowledge going to come to you? It is so simple, I explained this. Can you understand how simple I made it for you? Sri Krishna is telling you, you serve me. Listen to whatever I say. Just do the prescribed duties that I have told you to do. Just those duties. There will be no reaction. And one will be freed from contamination of matter. Then nothing in this world is going to contaminate you. Your wife cannot say, he is my husband. Primarily. Your father and mother cannot say, this person is my son. Your children will not say that this is my father. Because you are serving the Lord. You know what your wife will say? He is a devotee of Krishna. He is devoted to Krishna. Not to me. Your father and mother will say, oh, she is a Krishna devotee. You understand? He is a Krishna devotee. He doesn't listen to us. He listens only to Krishna. The children will say, my father is a devotee of Krishna. So simple it is. You understand this or you didn't? Okay, let me give you one example. Suppose you have a divorce with one woman and now you got married to a second woman. The second woman will say, I am a legitimate wife of his. Will she say that yes or no? And what happens to the first wife then? Ex-wife, she is no longer committed. There is nothing in the world that can say she is a wife of this person. Got the answer or no? This is how it works. So you will be freed from contamination of matter. So nothing in this world will contaminate you. This devotional service has to be performed strongly in perfect knowledge with transcendental vision. One must strongly renounce and must engage in austerity and perform mystic yoga in order to be firmly fixed in self-absorption. How important is this thing? Serving me means what? You have to serve me with a perfect knowledge. First word, perfect knowledge. If you are working for Amazon, should you be having the knowledge to run that services? Yes or no? If you are working for a trucking company, okay, are you supposed to know how to ride and drive the trucks or no? Yes. That is called perfect knowledge. You got to have perfect knowledge. Whichever company you are working for, you got to have knowledge about the work that is there or no. 100%. Similarly, if you are working for your wife, should you be serving her or no? She says, I want to go for a movie. I want to buy this sari. I want these clothes. I wanted, something in the house. Are you going to get it or no? Yes. When your parents say, give us some money, Will you give them? Yes. So this is, the service that you are doing, it is with perfect knowledge and the transcendental vision. So when you work for Krishna, you have to do this work very diligently. If you are doing work for your wife diligently and your company diligently, why are you not working for Krishna diligently? I want to ask this question. Let us say you pray to Krishna every day. You put one agarbatti and you put one arti or something like that, or maybe some niranjan, that small lamp, and you show it to God every day. So for your company, are you going and giving attendance every day or no? Yes. Are you doing everything the way the company wants you to do? Yes. It is called diligent work, isn't it? So if you are a devotee of Krishna, why is it that you cannot put one agarbatti for me? Why is it that you cannot show me one niranjan? Niranjan is that one lamp. Show me that niranjan, show me that agarbatti. Take bath and come. Are you understanding these statements or no? That means then you are completely dependent on me when you do this very sincerely. You must strongly renounce and must engage in austerity. Strongly renounce means what? I will give you this answer. And perform mystic yoga in order to be firmly fixed in self-absorption. I will give you this answer. Let us say you are working for a company called Coca-Cola. Okay? Can you keep an eye on Pepsi? Huh? No. When you already have a wife, do you want to go and live with your neighbor's wife or what? No, that is not allowed, no? Or no? Sir, if you are devoted to your wife, you have to be with your wife only. So if you are devoted to Coca-Cola company, you have to be devoted to Coca-Cola, not to Pepsi. I hope you get the point. So here what is he saying? You must strongly renounce. You have to renounce all these other attractions in life. Renounce them. No, I am devoted only to my own company Coke. Otherwise, I will be called as an enemy of the company, isn't it? If I am not devoted to, say, India, and I am talking that I love Pakistan means what? I am devoted to Pakistan. I am an enemy of the state. Got the point or no? I cannot be enemy of the state, so I have to maintain my austerity. I am an Indian and I will live for India. This is how you have to say. Perform mystic yoga. Mystic yoga means if I want to be that devoted person, there is a technique and a method by which I will be one with that person. Yes or no? So if I am one with my wife, when she says we have to go on a holiday, I will have to go on a holiday. I have to enjoy with her. I cannot be sitting near the pool side looking at other girls and drinking beer over there. Huh? Got the point or no? I am going with my wife to a holiday. I can't be sitting near the pool and saying, I am going to watch all the beautiful women over there. No, sir. One person only. Mystic yoga. Got the point? Focus. So now for the spiritual aspect of this. Sri Krishna is saying very clearly, when you are devoted to me, how is it that other gods are coming into the picture? Why is your neighbor's wife coming over here? Did you understand this? If you are devoted to me, why are you now thinking Shiva is great and then Ganesha is great and Jesus Christ is better and Allah is good. Can you say that? You think secularism works in this world? Sir, this is not a secular world. I never built a secular world. No. I built a world where you are only devoted to me, not somebody else. No. If you are Islamic, you are Islamic. If you are Hindu, you are Hindu. If you are Muslim, if you are a Sikh, you are Sikh. If you are a Christian, you are a Christian. You can't be having, other things going on in this world. So focus only on one. And austerity has to be maintained. Please don't think that, you can come and sit in my temple just like that without taking a bath, looking disheveled and all that. Are you getting it or no? If you are going to office in a very decent clothes, nowadays all the idiots don't go to office in decent clothes, especially in the IT industry. This in the last 20 years, this has happened. People, they don't shave, they will go like looking like some bhoot over there to the office. They wear dirty t-shirts and jean pants and wear chappals and go. What kind of idiots are there in this world? That is not called austerity. There is a decorum to be maintained. Imagine this same idiot who goes to office. I'm telling, let us say Mark Zuckerberg, you know that guy, no? He used to wear grey color t-shirt and he used to wear jeans. And he used to roam around like that. I will go to office like this. Now, he's got a wife. Tomorrow his wife will say, I'm going to wear bikini to work. Is it okay? No. Or tomorrow his son will say, my father is Zuckerberg. I am not going to wear those clothes. I am going to wear one diapers and go to school. Only diapers, no clothes. Because my father has created a trend in his office. So in my school, I will create one trend. Do you think that is allowed? I will wear only my knickers and go. How is that? For the sake of the children, the parents also have to understand they cannot be disheveled. What kind of knowledge are they passing on to their own children? I am dirty, so my children should be dirty. Are you getting it or no? So that means if you are going to work, I am working for Google, I work for Facebook, I work for all these big companies. I go to work whichever way I feel like. How is it okay with you? Tomorrow your own children are going to misbehave in this manner. You are doing drugs, the children will do drugs. If you are doing, I have to go to a psychiatrist, I have to go to him. For every stupid problem, they will want to go to psychiatrist because they think they are giving the solution. Are you getting the idea about it or no? That is called devotion and dedication to that stupid thing. Don't. There has to be austerity maintained. You have to behave in an austere manner. No shortcuts over here. So devotion always has to be austere. Perform mystic yoga. There is a ritual to be performed. The ritual is important. Don't think you can cut short something. When I saw some priests, they do shortcut methods. Oh, I will read from this. Okay, since one idiot had come to do Satyanarayan Puja, this happened many years ago in my house. Okay, we do, we have to actually take out everything the next day. This fellow finished the puja and started shaking and removing it out. Now I am going home. In less than 1.5 hours time, he had finished the puja and went away. That is not austerity. That is not the method. That is not mystic yoga. You need to shoot this kind of people. They are not doing the things in the right way. Do you first pour water on your ass and then you shit, is it? That is how you do? Idiots. Are you getting the point? No, there is a methodology to be put in that order. Everything is a method. You can't eat raw dough and say, no, it's going to get cooked in my stomach. It doesn't work like that. My stomach is an oven, don't worry. Guruji told me, it is like a fire is there in my stomach, it will burn and chapati will be made over there. My stomach will make chapati and eat it itself. That doesn't work. This is not technology. So don't be an idiot. There has to be austerity. There has to be a methodology. So who is saying these words? The Lord himself is telling his mother, Devahuti. Kapila Muni, who is Sri Krishna himself, is telling his mother, there is a method, please follow the method. The influence of material nature has covered the living entity, and thus it is as if the living entity was always in the blazing fire. But the process of seriously discharging devotional service, this influence can be removed, just as a wooden stick which causes a fire are themselves consumed by it. So he says, then the easiest thing for a person to do is, when you follow this devotional service, then only you will be able to get devoted to me. Like you are devoted to your wife, your office, your this whole India that you are devoted to, because you think you are an Indian, isn't it? People are very particular about things over here. Oh, I am a Maharashtrian, you have to speak in Marathi. I am a Kannadiga, you have to speak in Kannada. I am a Tamilian, you have to speak in Tamil. Yes, if you are so much devoted to that place, then you have to be devoted to India also. And if you are devoted to India, then you should be devoted to this world also, because God, are you not living in this world, or you are living in some other place? So be devoted to the Lord. And when you are devoted to the Lord, everything else will fall off. By discovering the faultiness in the desiring to lord it over material nature and thereby giving it up, the living entity becomes independent and stands in his own glory. Then you stop taking onus of having ownership of other things. I have a wife, I have a children, I have family, I have property, I am an Indian, I stay in this country, I am from Karnataka, I am a Kannadiga. All these things will drop off. The moment you say, I am a devotee of Krishna, finished, then nothing in this world is going to affect you. You can be staying in Timbuktu or you may be staying on the moon also, doesn't matter. Got it? All these attachments to every other thing drops off on its own. In the dreaming state, one's consciousness is always covered and one sees many inauspicious things. So when he is awakened and fully conscious, such inauspicious things cannot bewilder him. It's exactly like you are living in this dream of yours, thinking that I am a human being, I am this, I am that, I am this one's son, I am this one's daughter. You are believing in all this, isn't it? I am this one's husband and wife. All these things you are believing. These are my children. This is my house. All this will drop off. The day you die, all your relationships finish or no? The day you die, finished. What relationship do you have now? No relationship. Maybe because you keep on hankering, you will become a ghost. What will happen? You become a ghost. Now you are a man, you have become a ghost and you have a wife and children. Are you going to be devoted to your wife and children? I ask you this question. You are a ghost, remember this. The moment they see a ghost, your wife is going to go to the toilet straight away and your children will run away from the house. Oh, daddy's ghost, he was coming, ooh, like that. Sir, your own children are going to be afraid of you. Your own wife is going to be afraid of you. Your own parents are going to be afraid of you. Your own, all your office colleagues and all, if you go in the office, I am over here now. Finished. Nobody is going to like you. And maybe you will get a female ghost over there and you will fall in love with her. Then why will you look after your wife? You are not even interested. So please understand, just the way you give up everything when you die, nobody cares for you. And you also, please stop. You are also like a ghost. You are not going to care for anything. And maybe you, by God's grace, you have now reached some heaven. You will see all those, like they say, we in our heavens we will have millions of virgins. Don't worry, not few of them, millions. You are going to look at those because our Indra Devi is more interested in all these things. So why are you bothered? You're going to be bothered about that wife of yours? I don't care. There are very beautiful women in the heavens, Indra's heaven, they pour me nice wine and stuff like that. And I get to eat the best burgers over here. What? Oh, they started Chipotle also over there. Yeah. So, you are like this, you are least bothered then. So just like this, in a dream, when you don't believe in what your dream has happened, you were on top of the mountain and you fell down, and when you wake up, you are in your bed. Do you believe in that dream? No, you are in your bed only. Similar fashion, this world is like this dream. Once you are out of this dream, you only know there is only one person that you are supposed to be devoted to. That is Sri Krishna. Why are you devoted to any other person? When a person thus engages, the influence of material nature cannot harm an enlightened soul, even though he engages in material activity, because he knows the truth of the Absolute and his mind is fixed on Sri Krishna. So the enlightened person is like this. He doesn't give a damn to anything in this world. No father, mother, brother, sister, husband, wife, children, this, that. He knows he is only devoted to one Krishna. That's it. One person only. Where does his wife feature? Nowhere. Where does his children feature? Nowhere. He is already believing he is dead. Got the point or no? An enlightened person is dead to the world. Why will he love the world? He is only with Krishna. So if he is only with Krishna, why will he be in love with somebody else? He is devotee of Krishna only. So an enlightened person is exactly like this. Though he is like a ghost, he is engaging in activities, like in a dream, you are going through the dream, no? Similar fashion, he is also eating, drinking, sleeping, walking, talking and all those things in life. But no connection to that body. Illa. That is why his mind is fixed on the core. When a person thus engages in devotional service and self-realization for many, many years and births, he becomes completely reluctant to enjoy any one of the material planets, even the highest planet, which is known as Brahmaloka. He becomes fully developed in consciousness. This is a very simple example, very simple thing. He says, when you are an enlightened person, when you know this whole world is useless, there is nothing real in this, there is no wife, no children, no house, no property, nothing. He is only supposed to come and do the work like a dog. Why is he bothered about other things? Have you ever seen a dog in the world? You know what he does? You just see a dog roaming on the streets. He doesn't care. He just goes, lifts his leg and pisses anywhere he feels like. He looks at any of the female dogs, he feels excited about it. He doesn't give a damn to anything. So this enlightened person is exactly like that. He doesn't give a damn to anybody. He is living in the world totally free. And for many, many lifetimes he comes and goes. He has got some work to do. Maybe he has to go and teach people. So he may come and go. Okay. So whatever he does, he is still not interested in all these things. Even when I tell him, I'll give you one Brahmaloka, one new heaven for yourself, he says, why do I need? I have Netflix on earth. No, I will watch that. Okay. All the crappy movies I will see over here only. Why do I need to go to some heaven and watch some crappy movie over there? Here I got VFX and all. There Indra Dev doesn't have VFX. Huh? Right. My devotee actually becomes self-realized by unlimited causeless mercy. I will finish this chapter, okay? And thus, when freed in all doubts, he steadily progresses towards his destined abode, which is directly under the protection of my spiritual energy of unadulterated bliss. That is the ultimate perfectional goal of the living entity. After giving up the present body, the mystic devotee goes to the transcendental abode and never comes back. So, in his case, the devotee who is an enlightened one, because he has no attachment, my wife, my wife, my wife, he is not doing my wife, my wife. He's not doing my property, my property, my property. He's least bothered about it. So what he does? So when he dies, he goes straight to my heaven, straight one-way ticket. No visa, no passport, nothing, nothing, nothing. Straight Krishna's, all the vehicles will come and he'll say, okay, come on, sir, we have a delivery to do. Okay, Amazon type of delivery. Okay, barcoding and all that. Shh. Okay, let us go to Krishna's heaven. So this is how they end up finally over there, because first and foremost, they don't have any doubts whatsoever about anything. They are so sure that they are not devoted to this world at all. And if they are not devoted to this world, why do they have to bother so much about it? Got it? When a perfect yogi's attention is no longer attracted by the other byproducts of mystic power, which are manifestation of external energy, his progress toward me become unlimited, and thus the power of death cannot overcome him. Simple. When you are enlightened, you get a lot of magical powers. You know what are magical powers? You can create stuff from the air. Ooh, like that, and create and give. One gold chain you can give. You can bring some ash from whichever place you want to. Okay? Huh? And somebody can come to life, and somebody's diseases are cured, and somebody gets a wife, somebody gets children, somebody comes first rank. Okay, I bless you, you will get first rank. Okay, I bless you, you will get one son and daughter or something. All that trash it's nothing. They are not devoted to that. They don't do miracles. Understand this. Those who are enlightened people don't even indulge in miracles. If you think that they are supposed to be miraculous people, then they have to be staying in this world forever. You understand this or you don't understand this? If Sai Baba is doing miracles, he has to continue to live in Shirdi. Ramana Maharshi never did miracles. Ramana Maharshi doesn't stay there. Understand this. Tukaram Maharaj never stays in that Devalandi. He doesn't. He went away straight to heaven. You remember that vehicle had come. God's Tesla had come. Automated. So it took him away to heaven. Straight away. Same thing with Mirabai also. Mirabai is not going to be around. So they don't believe in all this, nonsensical stuff. And that is why they are free to go to the heavens. So, when a perfect yogi's attention is no longer attracted by byproducts of mystic yoga. Byproducts means all these magical properties of mystic yoga. When he is not even interested in them. No, I want to levitate. I want to create a Xanadu. Okay? I am Mandrake the magician. He doesn't care like that. I am a magical personality. He doesn't give a damn to all these things. And when he does that, the manifestation of all this material energy doesn't affect him. And then he becomes unlimited. He becomes like me. And because he becomes unlimited like me, he comes to me directly. Got it? And then there is no death and life back for him. So we have come to the end of verse 30 over here, and we have finished this chapter for today, and we will now stop over here.